Welcome back to another video, everybody. Boy Wisku here, otherwise known as Hunter fucking Vaughn. Sorry, I'm getting messages. But today we're gonna be reacting to a video. Yes, I have watched this shit twice now because I have fucked up the recording. First time, audio was fucking horrible. Second time, the app I was using to record it completely fucked me in the ass because nowhere did it say that I had to pay to export the fucking video until afterwards. So, third time's a fucking charm. Am I fucking right, guys? So yes, I've already reacted to this video twice now, but I'm going to give you my genuine opinion on everything that I hear that I have done before. Let's get right into it.
Every day, over 150,000 people die. That's over 6,000 people every hour, over 100 people every minute, and about 2 people every single second. That means since you started watching this video, about 20 people have already died. And some of these people got hit by cars, others fell off a cliff, others may have had a heart attack, and others may have simply passed away from natural causes.
So you're telling me that in like the whole minute or two that I've been recording this, that somebody just decided it was a good idea to jump off a fucking cliff? Oh yeah. Oh, look at that cliff over there. I think I might jump off of it. That sounds really smart. Fucking dumbass.
Death is one of those things that every single living thing on Earth has in common, and death does not discriminate against your skin color or.
So I did state this in the past videos that I tried making. There is an immortal jellyfish. I can't remember the fucking name of it, even though I've said it twice now. But it has the ability to go backwards in its lifestyle. So once it's an adult, it can reverse back into a juvenile, like a child, you know. So no, death. It's right. Death doesn't discriminate through any species, skin color, anything like that. But all I'm saying is there is a jellyfish that can metaphorically live for fucking ever because it can continue turning its life backwards, growing old, go backwards, growing old, go backwards. Sorry, we'll mix up my words. And at that point, the only thing that can really fucking kill it are predators. So I mean, I guess yes, death is still there, but it can metaphorically live for fucking ever in a enclosed area if, you know, humans had it captured one of them and just decided to just keep it alive, keep feeding it, watching it as it turns back. And it could metaphorically go through hundreds of years of caretakers. And that sounds pretty fucking cool. So yeah, like I was saying, it could metaphorically live forever. Let's get back to the video.
Political beliefs, or where you were born, or how much money you have. No one can escape the incurable disease that we all are blessed with from birth called life. And
I touched on this the last couple times that I recorded. I don't like how he's calling life a disease. Life is a gift. Death is the disease, not life. He says this multiple times in this video. I do not agree with it. I do not think life is a disease. I think life is a gift. I think death is the disease. Because everyone has to go through death, though everyone does have to go through life. But death is the disease, not life. Life is a gift.
it's interesting because even though we all logically know this, very few of us have really internalized this. How many of you have really sat down with your eyes closed in an empty room and truly imagined what your funeral would look like? Like, who would even be at your funeral? Who would be there out of pure obligation and politeness? And who would be there because they actually wanted to be there? What would people say about you? What would they remember? And it's weird because you'd think because we all have this terminal disease called life that we all would be more sympathetic.
Again, he's calling life a disease. Death is the disease in this instance, not life. Life is and will always be a gift.
and loving
For all
with one
creatures.
another. I mean, this life disease really is the one thing that all human beings have in common. Because in 120 years from now, every single human being on Earth will be dead, and a brand new set of humans will be alive. And then in another 120 years after that, another brand new set of people will be alive. And this is the cycle of life. It just
Okay, so yes, I do have something to say about not about the video, but about the point that he's bringing across. If you think about it, like yeah, almost 120 years, there's going to be a new set of people, and that is scary. Because how many of those people do you think are gonna know your name, unless you are extremely fucking famous? I'm talking ultra rich, to where you have done things that have made major impacts on society, or if you are a president or dictator of another country, you are never going to be known unless you are one of those like three things that I stated. I feel like yes, you might get remembered if you are like a content creator, streamer, but that content is going to be so diluted in the next 120 years, and I doubt that even YouTube or Twitch is going to even be a thing then. But I guess we'll see. Well, we won't see, but they'll see. The future people, you know.
goes on and on and on.
Hey renters, with Allstate, you can get a quote in seconds by answering only 3 questions.
And when you start thinking about life like this, you really start to realize how short our time here on Earth really is. And you also start to realize that we all are on this journey together as one. And it also makes you question the way most people interact with one another. Like, why do so many people get so angry with each other? Or why do people argue with each other? Why do people physically harm one another? Why are there so many parents who yell at their kids or even beat their kids? Why do so many spouses who supposedly love each other fight all the time? Why are there siblings?
Two things to say about that. Love will always come at a cost with fighting. The big question with that is if you can work around your disagreements every single time you'll have one. If you can't work around the disagreements, then yeah, you're not gonna last. Another thing, the reason why you see people fighting and shit like that, it is called ego, and it's mainly with men. It's in our like genetics to want to be of high status, because that is what catches the female eye for most of them. I'm not saying all, but for most of them. And it's like in every male animal. You want to be on top. You want to be the biggest one, and that is why you will always see people fighting, and you will always see fighting in relationships. There's no such thing as a relationship where you're not fighting, whether it be with a friend, partner, or anything like that. There will always be fighting. The real question is if y'all can come back from that, if y'all can do better. All I gotta say on that, I've said this before on the last 2 takes that I had of this fucking video. I'm hoping this is my last one, because I'm going to fucking cry if I have to do this shit again.
Don't speak to each other to this day over some disagreement that took place years ago. Why do best friends talk badly about each other behind each other's back? Why do
Yeah, guys, Karen is such a fucking bitch. I met her one time, and I swear to God, just the biggest fucking bitch you will ever meet. Karen is the fucking biggest fucking bitch. And I hate her so much. She is just a fucking bitch, dude. Fucking Karen. God. Fucking damn.
beings behave like this? I think a part of it is because we really have not sat down to really think about what the true meaning of life is. And I also think that most people really have not come to terms with the fact that they are not going to be here forever. And to be honest, I don't really claim to know what the true meaning of life is. Okay, I think it's something that our human brain can't fully logically understand. It would kind of be like trying to explain consciousness to a dog or a cat or something.
Okay. This is my opinion on what the meaning of life is. Okay. So the meaning of life basically is to pass on your genes. That is that is all that we're here to do, is pass on your genes. It's not a good meaning, is it? No, it's not, but it is truly the reality. It is to pass on your genes so that your body, or I guess a part of you, as in your genetics, will stay living forever. That's basically what I think the meaning of life is. I also think that I think mm, he touches on this later, so I'm gonna talk about that when he talks about it.
Can't understand it. However, what I will say is there are some things that I think everyone should know. And I think the first step to actually understanding a topic like the meaning of life is to first align ourselves with the four truths of the universe. And the first truth is the truth of cause and effect, which means that every single thing you do or say has some kind of effect on the world around you and yourself. For example, let's say a number of years ago you lost your temper and you got really mad at a loved one in your life. This could be a family member or a friend or even that random person on the street. That one single incident where you lost it will have a lingering effect on that person to this day. Now, with that being said, it doesn't have to be some huge effect. It could be a very mild.
All right, so he said every action and thing that you say has an effect on the world around you. No. Yes, some things you might say can have an effect on yourself. Some things you might say to another person can have an effect on them, but not every single thing you say is going to have an effect on them or an effect on yourself. And I don't think anything you say is going to have an effect on the fucking world unless you are someone of high status. Again, they are the people that are going to make an impact just by what they say. Not some ordinary day dude like me and you and whoever's watching. It's just not going to happen. We are not going to do anything to the world just by a certain action or a certain thing we say. It's just not going to happen.
Small effect, and it could be buried deep within their subconscious that isn't necessarily visible on the exterior. But make no mistake, the effect is there and it will always be there, and there is nothing that you can do to undo that. And the reason why most people hate hearing this is because it instantly makes them accountable for every single thing that they have ever done. And being held accountable is something that most human beings hate. Now, to be clear, I'm not saying that we should all dwell in the past and feel sorry for ourselves, but what it does mean is that going forward, you should be very conscious of the things that you say and the things that you do within this world. And if you feel like you behaved in a way or you really lost it on someone, you can always apologize to that person, because it is never, ever too late to say,
Yeah, I ain't doing that shit low key. I'm just grabbing my 12 gauge. I'm getting my fucking vengeance. I ain't apologizing to nobody. I'm shooting them asses down, cussing them out, telling them to fuck right off. And if they don't like that, they can kiss my fat ass, buddy.
sorry. And the second truth of the universe is the law of impermanence, which means that every single thing here on Earth is temporary, like our bodies, our minds, our relationships, even our brains, even the video that you are watching right now. This video will probably be gone one day because the sun could explode and every single thing could be gone within a second. And funny enough, this is actually a good thing, and it shouldn't really make you feel bad or sad because it's none of those things. What it should make you do is really cherish each and every single moment that you have here on Earth. And to be clear, they don't have to be these big special moments. They can be any moment, like that one time where you laughed so hard that tears fell from your eyes, or maybe it was that time where you simply were sitting alone and you were just gazing at the sunset. Because all
Call me a fucking chud, but I love looking at sunsets. I really do. Especially during the summertime when they are just like how it shows on the animation, when it's like a mix of purple and pink. It is so fucking beautiful to look at that. I might be a chud for looking at it, for thinking that's kind of cool to look at, but I like it. So fuck all of you who don't agree with me. Yeah. Yup. Back to the video.
Really have in this lifetime is the present moment. And the third truth is the law of suffering and attachment. Any time that we become attached to something or someone, you are basically making a contract with yourself to be unhappy. Because like we just discussed, nothing here on earth is permanent, which means that you will eventually lose that loved one, or you will eventually lose that watch or that car or that family.
Yeah, but I mean, like, everybody knows, and yes, they're okay with it. Nobody gets into a relationship thinking, I am 100% sure this is gonna last. Nobody has a kid thinking, I am 100% sure that I'm gonna die before this kid. No, everybody knows that there are certain things. Why do you think parents get so protective over the things you do, the places you go? Because they know, and they don't want you to die. They don't want something to happen to you. They don't want you to end up in the hospital because they know something might happen. And oh yeah, saying something about a watch or a car. I mean honestly, I don't think that's really important when you're talking about the meaning of life. Having a car and a watch. I mean, I think if you're someone, I get under being upset if something happens to your car. Something happened to my car. I haven't been able to drive it. I don't give a flying fuck because I know I can fix it and I know it's gonna get fixed. I mean, who gives a shit, you know? It's gonna get fixed. That's not something I'm gonna worry about. I don't know, my opinion. Back to the video.
Even your own body, you are going to lose. And the fourth truth is that we all are going to die one day. And the death truth is typically the toughest one for most people to accept because it often makes people really sad. But death does not have to be this horribly bad thing or even a sad thing, because without death, the moments with our friends or our family would not really be that special or deep. Without death, everything would eventually become dull and meek and gray.
Yes, I agree that that is the main reason why it is so much easier to be happy when during happy moments, is because you know it's not going to last forever. You're not going to be here forever. But here's something I want to say. Life is pain. Life is sadness. Life is hurting. If you cannot feel the bad emotions, you will never understand what the good emotions are. And that's why I think it is important that we are able to like feel the sadness, the hurt, the pain, because that's what makes the good times actually count and actually matter. Let's get back to the video.
And there would be no incentive to really love and cherish the moments that we have with one another. There would be no incentive to really laugh deeply or love deeply or even to be present. And these are the things that truly make life rich and worth living. And on top of that, death is one of those things that truly does connect all of us because it makes you realize that you and the 7 other billion people here on Earth really
8 billion, by the way. 8 billion people. Not 7, 8 billion people right now. Just saying. Just saying. That's all I want to say. That's all I want to say.
are all on the same team because this is
Another thing before we get back to the video. I hate when people say that we live in a time where there's probably going to be some way that we can live forever. That there's going to be some kind of scientific breakthrough that's going to have us live forever. I don't think that's true. I don't think that's possible at all. Not at all. Definitely not in our lifetime. Probably not in the next people's lifetime. Probably not for the next 5,000 fucking years. I don't think that, and I don't think we're ever going to get to that point. I really don't. I don't think we're ever getting to that point in our society. But maybe I'm wrong. I just know for a fact it's not happening in our lifetime. It's not happening. Not at all. Never.
time. This is our time to collectively live life to the fullest as one. So the next time that you feel the need to yell at that loved one, or to yell at that person who cut you off in traffic, or to get revenge on that person who wronged you in the past,
like I was saying earlier, fuck them. Fuck them. I'm getting my fucking vengeance. Fuck them.
just remember that you are choosing to actively hurt your very own teammates. Make every moment count. love deeply, laugh deeply, and be present to the moment. Because at the end of the day, all we really have in life is the present moment. So don't let it go to waste. If you want to learn more,
So that was a really good video. Obviously, I already liked it just to make sure I didn't lose the video when I saw it. And I already follow Mitch Manley, and I think y'all should go follow him too. If anybody sees my shit, go watch some of his stuff. He makes some really good videos about different things like this. And if y'all enjoyed the video, please put down in the comments what you enjoyed about it, and let me know what you want to see next. If you have any video recommendations, you have any video game recommendations you want me to play, just let me know. Put it down in the comments. Please like and subscribe, and I'll hit y'all back with the next video.